The GoFundMe conspiracy continues. In the maddening world that is the GoFundMe coverage, a single $7 donation to Jose Chile de Castro's lawyer fund only, all dollars go to lawyers, prevented the start of another countdown towards the elimination of this column and video segment from our ongoing segments presented in both the paper and the newscast. $7. Who did it? Was it Gia? Was it Pants? Was it someone who knows how to spell anonymous? Someone did it. Someone gave the bare minimum amount to keep things going and make my torment continue. Speaking of living in a world of hell, Christopher Denver Metro Audit's Cordova's wait for a judge to determine his fate will go on into a second week, as there's been no movement in his appeals trial. He's said to be appealing his sentencing in the infamous invasion of a Social Security Administration building from an incident 2 years ago. Rumor had it that he was also now challenging the entire verdict, though the court docs don't reflect that. A judge heard from both sides last week and said a ruling was coming soon. Soon apparently means more than a week, as there's been nothing from the court as of yet. While the ruling is outstanding, Cordova must at least pretend to abide by the terms laid out in his possible probation, or else face a stray eyeball or two that will wonder if he's learned anything. Abiding by probation would include things like no more auditing and getting a job, which, he kind of hasn't been doing much of lately, as he's been lazily re-editing and re-uploading things like his statements at the Inglewood City Council meetings. It's in an effort to make as much money off of as little work as possible. He has, however, started doing prank segments, where he and another auditor torment a third auditor by making prank telephone calls. It sounds cooler than it is, and neither man has a real sense of humor, and there's no real payoff, as the punked person is someone not widely known by the audience, or someone they have no reason to care about. Work is hard. Work doesn't seem to be happening, and Cordova will have to see what sort of fresh hell is heading his way should the judge not rule in his favor. As always, if you'd like to give us reason to continue not having to get a real job, we do have a GoFundMe of our own located in the scroll below. All proceeds go to keeping the lights on, eating, and writing new stories to feature here and on ReallyCoolSite.org.